Hey everyone, how you doing? We're back. Week 2 of the 1989 NFL APBA replay. This is my second game of week 2. This will be the Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots. And nothing really. I'm playing with my new rules, my new week 2 rules. The first one being that injuries will be played. If a guy is injured for multiple games, I'm going to play it like that. I had about 5 injuries in my last game, 49ers versus somebody that they played. I can't remember who, Tampa Bay, I think. And I think I had 5 injuries, but they all came back by the end of the game. The only thing I didn't do in that game was, a guy got hurt in the third quarter, and it said this quarter plus 2 quarters. I'm not going to carry that over to be 1 quarter of the next game. I'm just going to say he's healthy after the game is over. So we do that. All penalties are going to be 15 seconds. During week 1, I wasn't really consistent at that, but I'm trying to be more consistent with the penalties being 15 seconds. Doesn't matter what the penalty is or when it happens. 15 seconds. And then in terms of my receiver grades and my defensive calls, I was playing that if an A receiver and it's a C defense, it moves to a B, or if it's a B defense, it moves to an A. But I wasn't really doing much with C receivers. So I'm going to start doing that in week 2, where if you have a C receiver and the defense is an A, I'm going to move it back to a B. And if it's a B, I'll move it back to a C. And then I also do the thing where, I let the dice call my plays. And if I only have pass plays, if it's like 3rd and 13, and I put all pass plays on the dice, then I'm not going to immediately put the defense into a D defense, like by default. I was doing that in week 1. I'm still going to roll, and if it comes up with a ground, I'm going to make it a standard. If it comes up with a standard, I'm going to make it a deep defense. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Same with if I put all runs on there, which doesn't happen very often, but if I put all runs in there, it'll be the same thing. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and let New England kick off. Miami will receive the ball. I don't remember what happened in this game in real life, so I'm going to go check, and I'm going to pause it. I'm going to come back and start the game. All right. So in real life, Miami won this game 24-10. I don't remember New England being like a great team in the late 80s. Obviously, they went to the Super Bowl in 80, 85, 86, whatever year that was, 86, I think. So, but in looking at their team, I think I mentioned this when I played them in week 1. They got, you can see the highlighted in yellow. They got 5 receivers that are A, and they're not even like A, B. They're A's all the way around. So I do expect a lot of offensive plays happening on the A side. Miami only has 4, and 2 of them are actually ABs. So this should be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting game. I'm hoping for offense, even though it's 24-10 in real life. I'm hoping for more offense. One last thing, I have New England's quarterback is Steve Grogan. In real life, in this game, it was Tony Eason who started. Tony Eason isn't carded with New England. So I went to Pro Football Reference, and it turns out he played for 2 teams that year. The other one was, I believe it was the Jets. He started 3 games for one of the teams and 2 for the other. I don't remember which is which. So he started 5 games that year. He's not on the Jets either, so I don't think he even got carded by the APBA company for this season, which is a little bit disappointing because I was gonna play with him today. But we're gonna go ahead and keep with Steve Rogan, and they're probably both 3s. I mean, Easton might even have been at 2. Who knows? So we'll go ahead and go with Grogan versus Marino. I think one of my favorite things about New England is one of their backups. They've got Mark Wilson, who I know played for the Raiders. He's a 3, but underneath him is Doug Flutie, who's a 2. And this was before Doug Flutie went to Buffalo, and we had all the Rob Johnson, Doug Flutie stuff. So I don't know if Doug Flutie got any starts this year, but I am going to start looking at Pro Football Reference to see who the starting quarterbacks are, just to see. And I'm going to try to keep the starting quarterbacks the same. Everything else is free for all. I don't really care too much about that, except for like the Herschel Walker trade, some of the other stuff. So we'll see as we go along how it goes. All right. So on defense, Miami is going to be an E. They're even. They're both 34s. 34. Miami's offense is the 34. New England's defense is the 34. Do I have that right? No, I have that wrong. Miami's defense is a 34. New England's offense is a 34. So Miami's even on defense. Patriots are a -3. The Dolphins are a 37, and their defense is a 34. So they're going to be a -3 on defense. Let's get started here with New England kicking off. Find my dice. All right, 45 for Jason Starovsky. The 40. That's going to go 3 yards deep into the end zone. 68 taken by our 09. And I will roll, as always, to see if he will be returning it. That was Starovsky. 68 yards. And what do we got here? We got Mark Logan as our kickoff return guy. And he is 3 yards deep. So 1 to 13 will be a touchback. And 14 to 20 will be he runs it out. And it is 15. He's going to run it out. If you remember in the last game I played, Tampa Bay and San Francisco, there were so many problems on kickoff returns. I had injuries. I had penalties. I think I had a fumble on one of them. Let's just hope this one goes more smooth. 33 from Mark Logan. That's definitely going to go more smooth. That is a 16. And 16 for the kick return is a lot. It is 50 yards. So he runs it back 50 yards. What a great start for Miami. They're starting on their own 47-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 for Miami on the 47. We'll start off with a standard offense, and that's if this is your first time watching. I let the 20-sided die call my offense. 1 through 5 is inside run. 6 through 10 is outside run. 11 to 16 is a short pass. 17, 18, 19 is a medium pass. And 20 is a long pass. I adjust that based on down and distance as the game go. But if I say standard offense, that's what I'm going with. 4. So 4 is going to be an inside run. And now I'm going to roll for my defense. I'm going to roll for my ball carrier. Black and orange always go to the left. And blue and green always go to the right. 63 is the defensive call. That's a BD. And our ball carrier is 21. That's going to be Sammy Smith. And he is, it looks like he's a little over half of Miami's carries that year. So we'll probably see him get 15 carries or so at least in this game. All right, here we go. Sammy Smith. Taking it up the middle for a 34. That's going to be a penalty. We're starting off with a penalty. 35 is going to be 2 yards with a TE. So he's going to get 2 yards. Let's roll for our penalty. 33. That's going to be on the defense, I'm sure, is a 33. That is unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense on the Patriots, and that is from the line of scrimmage. So Miami will obviously not care about the 2-yard run, and they will go ahead and take that penalty. So 15 yards on the Patriots. Wow. You give Miami really good field position, and then you give them 15 more yards. It's not the start that I don't know who that coach of the Patriots was back then. Obviously, it wasn't Belichick yet. He was still ruining the Browns. All right, 1st and 10 now on the 38 for Miami. And we're going to stay with the standard offense. 8 is going to be an outside run. All right. We got a 41. That's going to be Sammy Smith. That's his high number. 34 is your defense. That's going to be an AD. That's a great defense to be against if you're Sammy Smith running the ball. 15. That's a good roll. 17. And he's going to pick up 11 yards. And already Miami is down inside the 20. No, the 30. They're inside the 25, basically. 11 yards. Sammy Smith. And that's going to be 30 seconds off the clock. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for Miami on the 27-yard line. Now, we've lost long pass. So when we lose long pass, because we're at 27, we move medium pass up to 18, 19, 20, and we just extend short pass out by 1 to go 11 to 17. But that is an outside run. All right, so 42. That's going to be Troy Stradford is the second running back on the team. And we've got a 55 on the defense. That's going to be an AG. So Troy Stradford will take the carry. 51, that's another good roll. 17 again. And he is going to get 7 yards. And that's the difference between an AD and an AG. The AD got 11 yards and the AG gets 7 yards. And that was Stradford. All right, 2nd down and 3 now on the 20 for Miami. And let's see, we're at the 20. We're going to keep standard offense going. Miami likes to sling it. He's going to go for a medium pass. Probably a good call on 2nd down and 3. Let's see, between the defensive teams 15 and 30. Yep, right there. Oh, lots of 6s on the board here. We've got a 66 for Miami. That's going to be probably one of their worst receivers. going to be someone by the name of Brian Kinchin. I remember him. He was a tight end. I do remember him. He's a C. 36 is a BS. I'm going to make it a CS. Get a little play action and find Brian Kinchin. 21 for Marino is a 15. And that will be incomplete on Marino's first pass attempt of the game. All those good receivers. And we're going to go to Brian Kinchin. All right, third down and 3. And I'm going to keep a standard offense going. And we're going to go with another outside run. All right. And we've got a 45 for your ball carrier. That's going to be Troy Stradford again. And a 21 for the defense. That is a BS. All right, Stradford around the outside. Oh, 44. It's a 16. And he's going to get 9. Stradford picks up 9 more. They're running the ball like crazy on him. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 11-yard line for Miami. Trying to get on the board on their opening drive. All right, so we've lost everything. This is going to be a short pass. We've lost medium pass and long pass. So now I just extend out short pass to be 11 to 20. And we roll to 20, so we're going to go short pass. And a lot of high numbers today on these receivers. 43. 43 is going to be Mark Duper. He's an A. He's good. 54 is your defense. 54 is an AG. A good defense to be in if you're Miami. 13 for Marino is a 12. And that will be caught for 9 yards. So Marino to Duper for 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1 and at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and 1. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run what I like to call my goal line offense. I just kind of came up with this over the last couple games. I think inside runs happen more than outside runs when you're this close to the goal line, or if it's like 4th and 1 or 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. So my goal line offense is 1 through 12 is an inside run. 13 through 16 is an outside run. Kind of think of a fake to the fullback and then you pitch out to that way or something like that. And then a short pass will be 17 to 20. And I like to think of it as a play action fake short pass. And we are going to go with an inside run. 2nd and 1 on the 2. Inside run. Miami's gifted great field position after the kick return and then the penalty. That was a 3. Where's that 3 at? There. Where's that 3 at? There it is. That's a 31 defense. So 31 is a CS. And 62. Who are we giving? We're giving the ball to Lorenzo Hampton. All right. So Lorenzo Hampton going to try to bust through the line. 26 is a 25. And on an inside run, a 25 is always 0. If it's an outside run, there's a chance it's going to be a 0 out of bounds, but 25 is always 0. Any kind of a return or a run, it's going to be 0. But on an inside run, he definitely didn't get out of bounds. So we'll go Lorenzo Hampton. He's going to get 0 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 now. And we'll keep the same goal line offense going. And it's going to be an inside run again. 46. Man, Sammy Smith is chomping at the bit for the ball, but that's going to be Troy Stradford. 35 for the defense is a CS. All right, and our runner is Stradford. So we got Stradford up the middle. 55, that could be a touchdown. 16, that's going to be a touchdown. And he's going to pick up 5 yards, which is plenty for the touchdown. So Troy Stradford carries it into the end zone for Miami, putting them on the board 6-0. Let's have Stojanovic kick our extra points. All right, 61. That is a 5, and that's going to be good from the extra point territory. And that is going to put Miami up 7-0. on a pretty easy drive because they were, had a good kickoff return, and then they were gifted 15 more yards by the officials. And it's going to go ahead and be 7-0 now. Miami's going to kick off to New England. So 45. Stojanovic is a 4. That's going to be 67-09. So it's 2 yards deep. It's going to be taken by Sammy Martin, our primary kick returner. Stojanovic, 67. And then so I'm going to go 1 to 12 as a touchback. And he runs it back if it's 13 to 20. And it is a touchback. I know back in the day, they probably returned more kicks than they do now. And I haven't even read up on whatever the wacky new kickoff rules are going to be for this year. They had to just do what they want to do and just outlaw and get it over with. Quit messing with it because they want to get rid of it completely. All right, 1st and 10 New England on the 20. Steve Grogan is your quarterback. John Stevens is your running back. He was pretty good that year. Big Bob Perriman. I remember him from the last game. He got way too many carries. Got Mosi Tupu. I remember having a 1983 or 1984 Mosi Tupu football card back in the day. And your basic offensive players. Irving Fryer's on this team, and Hartley Dykes is on this team. Yeah, there you go. All right, so Stanley Morgan is the number 1 receiver. Switch my sheets around here. All right, standard offense for New England. First play is going to be an outside run. If you watch enough of these videos, you'll realize that I feel like the outside run just comes up like 50% of the time, even though it's 25% of the dice. But whatever. It comes up, I guess. Ooh, low numbers. 11 for the defense. They're ready for that run. 26 is going to be John Stevens. He is a little over half of the carries also for New England. 43 is his highest number, so I just rolled a 26, so it's going to be him. Miami's going to be in a CG. All right, here we go. John Stevens. 32. That's never good. 26. And he is going to lose 3 yards on his first carry. John Stevens drops 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 13 now for New England. All right, I'm going to stay in a standard offense right now. Actually, let's drop the runs a little bit. Let's go 1 through 4 inside, 5 through 8 outside, 9 to 16 is going to be short pass, 17, 18, 19 is medium, and 20 is long. All right, so we got another out. No, that's a 6, so we're going to go with the outside run again because that's what it does. All right, 35. Whoops. 35 is our defense. 63 is your ball carrier. That will be Big Bob Perriman. And 35 is going to be a CS again. The last time was a CG. This one's a CS. Miami's not getting their... New England's not getting a lot of room to run here. 56, and they're not getting the dice rolls either. 24. And that is going to be 0 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down now. Boy, as good as Miami was, the Patriots are the exact opposite. All right, 3rd down and 13. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change up the dice. We're going to go into a medium pass offense. So 1 through 8 will be a short pass. 9 to 19 is medium. 20 is long. And it's going to be a medium pass. Oh, look at all those 6s. So our defense, 66. So Miami rolls 3 good defenses in a row. 66 is going to be a C, D. And 26. Now I'm going to make them a C. No, it's a D. I would have moved them toward D, so that's good. 26 is going to be Big Bob Perriman. Going to take a dump off. And he is a B. He is a C against the medium pass, but we're already a C, so we're staying right there. So Grogan to Perriman. 36, and that will be a 14. And that will be incomplete, and New England will go 3 and out on their first drive. Well, it really just did not look good at all. Out the punt will be Jeff Fiegels. formerly or eventually of the Eagles, but now with the Patriots. He will punt from his own 17-yard line. 23 is a terrible roll. And that will be, oh no, that could be blocked. Oh no, it's a K column. 26. I thought that was going to be blocked. 26. He's going to kick it, 22 yards, and it's down. Wow, that is bad. Miami with great field position again. I'm just going to put that it goes out of bounds. 15 seconds off the clock. And Miami will start on the New England 39. What a terrible start for New England. Giving Miami great field position again. Back to a standard offense for Miami. 13 is a short pass. All right. What do we got? We got me checking a. Oh wow. All right. So, really? There's a note about the NFL losing an antitrust trial for Sunday Ticket. I had Sunday Ticket from like 1999 until a couple years ago, and then I got it again last year. I wonder if I can get any of that. Interesting. All right. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. 21 will be your defense. 56 is going to be your receiver. 56 is Sammy Smith, and he is a C receiver. 21 is a BS, so I'm going to make it a CS. And we'll go ahead and roll. Marino to Sammy Smith. 56, 18, and that will be incomplete. All right, so 10 seconds off the clock. 9:45 to go in the first quarter. Second down and 10, and we'll keep the standard offense going. 19, so Marino is going to try a medium pass this time. All right, 24 for your defense. A lot of these high numbers on these receivers. Lorenzo Hampton, he's also a C. 24 is a BS. I'll make it a CS. And Marino to Lorenzo Hampton. 64 is a 10. And that is going to be incomplete. Not a great start for the quarterbacks here. Third down and 10. I'm going to make it a short pass offense. So 1 through 12 is a short pass. 13 and 19 is a medium. 20 is long. And it's going to be a medium pass. Marino defying my dice rolls. Doing his own thing. All right. 46 is your receiver. 23 is your defense. 23 is a BG. But because I had all dice rolls, I'm going to move it one over and make it a BS. And 46 is Farrell Edmonds. He's a B, so we'll stay at BS. All right, Marino to the big tight end, Farrell Edmonds. 35, and that is a 9. And that will be complete for 9 yards. So we're going to go Marino, Farrell Edmonds, 9 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 1 now on the 30. Boy, I don't know what to do here. It's a 47-yard field goal. I don't know if Stoyanovich has that in his arsenal. I know they would nowadays, but back in the late 80s, these kickers did not kick long field goals. So let's see. What do we got? He's at the 30, so he needs a 3 or a 5, a 17 or an 18, a 37 or a 38. He's got some 5s. Actually, he's got a couple 5s. He's got a couple 3s. He's got an 18, right? Oh, he's got some 18s. It looks like he's about 50-50 to make this. I think I'm going to try the field goal. See what happens here. Bring Stoyanovich out to give him a 2-score lead. So Stoyanovich on the field goal kick. 32 ain't going to do it. That is a 22. And that is no good. Oh, man. I always say that if I was a head coach in the NFL, I would go for it all the time. But yet I play this game and I'm always afraid to go for it. Probably why I'm a computer programmer and not a head coach. No good. Can't be returned. 15 seconds clock. Patriots take over now on the 37-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, going for it on 4th and 1 was a better plan, and punting it was a better plan, apparently. All right, Patriots in their standard offense. 8:45 to go. It's a 14. That's a short pass for Steve Grogan. All right. 26. Now we're getting the better receivers. Wait, that's wrong. 14. Now we got the really good. That's going to be Stanley Morgan. He's an A. 26 defense is a BS. We'll make it an AS. All right. Grogan to Stanley Morgan. 12. 20. And that will be incomplete. So pass, Grogan, Stanley Morgan. This is probably why they started Tony Eason. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now on the 37 for the Patriots. We got a 4. A 4 is an inside run. $64 defense, 62 your receiver. That's going to be Irving Fryer. He's an A. That's good. 64 is a CS. We'll make it a BS. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. We're going to run the ball, aren't we? So 64 is going to be a CS. And our running back is Bob Perriman. There's a lot of dice rolls. He's got like 44 to 64 is that 13 dice rolls? He must have carried the ball a lot that year. I mean, he must have had 100 and 125 carries maybe. I don't know. Perriman up the middle, 21, 22. And he will get 2 yards. I believe that's New England's first positive play of the game. And it comes from Big Bob Perriman. All right. 3rd and 8. So we're going to go into short pass offense. 1 through 12 is a short pass. 13 to 19 is medium. 20 is long. And they're going to go medium. All right, we got a 36 for the defense and a 43 for the ball carrier. 43 is John Stevens, who's a C. 36 is a BS. We're going to make it a CS. We're going to make it a CD because I'm going to move it 1 over from S to D because it was all pass plays on the dice. We're going to make it the worst possible defensive call. Offensive call. Defense is playing well. I don't know how to say that. It's weird. Anyway, 3rd and 8. Here we go. Morgan, Grogan, 36 is going to be a 14. And that will be a fumble. F43. Grogan drops the ball. See who recovers it. Anytime you hit that 13, 14, 15 territory, you're looking at fumbles. What was it? I already forgot what it was. F43. 36, 14. Was it an F33? F43? Yeah, F43. Where's that? There it is. Okay, here we go. Sorry. All right, F43. 55. And that is 10 yards. So it's a 10-yard pass. And then it's picked up by D7. 10 yards, but it's recovered by Miami. D7. So the actual fumbler wasn't Steve Grogan. It was John Stevens, right? 43? Yeah, John Stevens, the running back. He'll get 10, then he'll fumble. And Miami will pick it up. D7. D7 is Rick Graff. See what Rick Graff's card looks like here. He is an outside linebacker. Let's roll for the return. 52. Oh, a 29. 29. He's going to lose 2 yards on the fumble return, but Miami will keep the ball and take over 1st and 10. All right. On the 49. So Miami has had 3 possessions. They've started on the 49 twice. No, the 47 once, the 49 twice, and then the other side of the 50. I don't remember where it was, 39 or something like that, the third time. So definitely getting the favorable field position. We will go standard offense. And we're going to get that outside run. All right, 61 and 34. 34 is an AD. 61 is Lorenzo Hampton. 46 is a 25. That's a 0, and he will not get out of bounds. So it's going to be 30 seconds off the clock, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. All right, second down and 10 now for Miami. Marino with a medium pass. He really wants to throw the ball in this game. He's already tired of running it, and they've only run it one more time than they've passed it. All right, medium pass. Oh, 36, 34. Your defense is an AG. Oof. It's a bad defense to be in. 36 is who? It's Mark Duper. He's an A, but we're already an A. All right, so Marino to Duper. 31, and that's an 8. And that is going to be complete for 20 yards. So Marino to Duper, one of the Marks brothers. 20 yards, and that will be a first down. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Back to your standard offense. 11 is going to be a short pass. I don't know if I like this because I love Dan Marino. He was my favorite non-Cleveland Brown back then. I love Dan Marino. I liked watching Dan Marino. I liked watching Warren Moon play. Just some of those quarterbacks. I wasn't a huge Montana fan, but he was out on the West Coast. We didn't see them very often. And of course, John Elway is the devil. So as a Browns fan, I think I have to say that. Anyway, all right. Short pass. Wait, did I already roll? No. Short pass. 50, 52, and 15. So the defense is going to be an AD. $52 is Andre Brown. He's a C. So we're going to move it back to BD. So we're going to be in the BD column. Marino to Andre Brown. 46 is a 17. And that's going to be incomplete. So we got Marino to Brown. Incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10 now for Miami on the 31. Right about where they were last time when I kicked the field goal. That wasn't good. All right, outside run. All right, 15 is going to be Sammy Smith. 23 is going to be a BD. All right, Sammy Smith taking the carry. 65 is a 24. And that's good for 2 yards, making it third down and 8. All right, third and 8. So we're gonna, or third and 2. Sorry. Wait, I did that wrong, didn't I? I did that completely backwards. Run. Sammy Smith. He got 2 yards, not 8 yards. Third and 8. All right, third and 8. So we're going to short pass offense, which is 1 to 12 short pass, 13 to 19 medium, 20 is long. Actually, I've lost long pass. This is going to be medium either way. All right. Got a medium pass for Marino. 55 is your receiver. 51 is your defense. That's going to be an AD. We're going to, AD is good. Let's see who our ball carrier is. It's going to be Tom Brown. He's a C. So we're going to move it back to BD. So we got Marino to Tom Brown. 53, 11. And that will be incomplete, bringing up 4th down. I mean, I feel like I have to try the field goal again, right? It's a 46-yarder this time. Marino to Tommy Brown, incomplete. I got to kick the field goal here. I mean, I can't punt from the 29. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to punt from the 29. So let's go ahead and check. Let's go ahead and try the field goal. Stojanovic again, this time from 46. He's a good kicker. He should be able to make these. And it's a 14. It's going to be a penalty. I know that. 31. And 31 is no good, but we have a penalty. We have a TM. Let's see what we got here. Oh, a 66. I've been waiting for the 66. That's probably on the defense. 24. That's roughing the kicker. That's 15 yards. Let's take a look at there's some asterisks up there that I got to check the book for because I don't know what those asterisks are for. So we got a, what was it? It was a 66. It was a 30. It was a 24. Roughing the kicker. So 24. Defense 15. Okay, here we go. Ignore the result of the run back. Okay, there was no run back. So this must be good for punts and kickoffs and stuff. So this is 15 yards and a first down on the Jets. And let's see. This is 14 and a half. We round up to 15, so it takes them to the 15. So it's a 14-yard penalty technically. All right. So I'm sorry, on the Patriots. I keep getting the Patriots and the Jets mixed up because this whole Tony Eason fiasco. Automatic first down. It is roughing the kicker. I'll just go with running into the kicker. It's all the same. And continue. 15 seconds off the clock. All right, 5.5 to go. Miami now 1st and 10. Referees helping them out again on the 15. So we've lost. We still have medium pass. We've lost long. So medium's going to be 18, 19, and 20. Short pass will get extended to 17. It's a 3. It's an inside run. Okay. We've got a 16. That's going to be Sammy Smith. We've got a 24. That'll be an BS. All right, we got Sammy Smith going up the middle here. 45, 20. That is going to be a gain of 0. All right, so Sammy Smith picks up 0 yards, bringing up 2nd and 10 now on the 15. Same offense. We got a 10. That's an outside run. All right, 43 is going to be Stratford, right? Yep, Troy Stratford. 51 is going to be an AG. All right, Stratford around the outside. 16, it's probably a 25. It is. And he in this case, he's going to get 0 yards. 30 seconds off the clock. He did not get out of bounds. So Stratford for 0. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Miami, ever since that first drive, Miami's been struggling a little bit here, moving the ball. One yellow hanky got him into field goal position. 3rd and 10. All right, we're going to go medium pass heavy here. So we're going to go, because we're on the 15, we might as well go 1 through 12. 1 through 8 is short. 9 through 19 will be medium. Oh, we lost long too. So what do we want to do here? Let's just go 1 to 10 is short and 11 to 20 is medium. And it is an 11. So we'll go medium pass. All right. Oh, a lot of some ones here. Okay, that means we're with some low numbers. 15 is going to be Mark Clayton. First time I've called his name. He's an A. 14 is going to be an AG, and I'm going to make it an AS. All right, so Marino to Mark Clayton. 22. 3. And that is 22 yards, and that will be a touchdown. So Mark Clayton. Marino to Clayton. And it's a 22-yard pass. Really, it's like a 15-yard touchdown, but that's okay. And Miami goes up 13-0 in the first quarter. They won this game in real life 24-10, so they're well on their way to that score, or to bypass it probably. Stojanovic for the extra point. 18. I'm pretty sure that's good because a 51 is a pretty good roll. And yep, that is good. So Pete Stoyanovich gets his second extra point of the game, making it 14-0. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Miami will kick off. Stoyanovich again. 7. And that's going to be 62 yards, and it's taken by our primary kick returner. He'll take it at the 3-yard line. All right, that's going to be, who is that? That is Sammy Martin. Sammy. 23. And that will be maybe the ball on the ground. Oh, an 11. Oh, he's going to pick up 20 yards. All right, it's pretty average. Take that. Wasn't a fumble. There was no penalty. A lot of good things there based on how I've been doing kickoff returns lately. So New England will take the ball 1st and 10 now on their 23-yard line. I believe this is their 3rd drive of the game, I think. And they have so far a total of 9 yards. So we gotta do better here, boys. All right, standard offense. 7. It's that pesky outside run. All right. 13 is your defense. 41 is your running back. That's going to be Stevens. 13 is a BS. John Stevens takes the handoff. Oh, 23 again. 23 is bad. 28. And he's going to lose 3 yards. Oh, man, they really need Tony Easton, don't they? All right, 3.5 to go. 2nd and 13. Let's drop a couple runs off. We'll go 1 through 4 inside, 5 through 8 outside, and 9 to 16 is a short pass, 17, 18, 19 medium, 20 long. And there's your inside run. 2nd and 13. All right, 61. 14 is going to be John Stevens again. 61 is a BS. Basically the same call. Except now inside instead of outside. 42. 18. And he will pick up 4 yards. And he will make it 3rd and 9. And we will go with a short pass heavy offense. 1 through 12 is short. 13, 19 medium, 20 long. And it's going to be a medium pass. The dice have been defying me today a little bit. All right, 46 defense. 21 is going to be Stanley Morgan, right? No, 21 is Eric Sievers, the tight end. He's also an A. 46 is a BS. We're going to make it an AS. We're going to make it an AD. All right, we got Grogan to Eric Sievers. 62, terrible rolls. 18 is incomplete. These are bad dice rolls. I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to switch the red and white dice. Because that's what you do. It makes complete sense. Does it? I don't know if it does or not. 4th and 9. So we'll go from the regular APBA ones. They're more square to these smaller ones that are a little more rounded that I bought off of Amazon to go with my other ones here. These green, blue, and black and orange. We'll see if we can turn the luck around with dice here for both teams, really. Although Miami's got some good plays. All right, we're going to punt. 4th and 9. Bring out Jeff Fiegels. It's a 21. That's 12. And he kicks it 42 yards. It's taken by our TB, which I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Troy Stratford. All right, so 42 yards. Be taken by Troy Stratford, our TB. 35 is a 10. And he will return it for 10. 8 yards. So Stratford's going to get 8 yards, giving Miami good field position again. Patriots really got to do something to turn this field position around. I think that's what's been killing them more than anything. Miami starts on their own 42-yard line. Standard offense. 14 is a short pass. All right, we've got a 51 for your ball carrier and a 46 for your defense. 46 is an AS. 51 is who? 51 is going to be Farrell Edmonds, who is a B-rated receiver, the big tight end. All right, 44 for Marino. They're getting the dice rolls. That's a 4. It's going to be good. It's going to be a first down plus 7. So, yeah, 17 yards. Because the highest you can go is, I can't remember, the highest you can go on the first down is 12. So it's 12 plus 7. I think that's right. If that's wrong, let me know in the comments. I can't remember. But we're going to go 19 yards. I'm sorry, 17 yards. So Marino to Farrell Edmonds, 17 yards. It's going to be a first down, taking him over midfield for the, I think, the 4th time in this first quarter even. Standard offense. 12 is another short pass. And we've got a 61 and a 56. 56 is an AS. 61, that is going to be Scott Schwedis. I believe he's a tight end. No, he's a wide receiver. He's also a C. So we're going to move this back to BS. All right, Marino to Scott Schwedis. 22. 3. That's a first down plus 10. I guess I shouldn't have waited to switch the dice until the Patriots had the ball back. Otherwise, we're looking at a blowout here. 30 seconds on the clock, minute and a half to go. Miami 1st and 10 down on the New England 21. And we've lost long pass, so that means medium pass just moves back to 18, 19, 20. Short pass moves back to 17. It's going to be another short pass. All right, 21. Is that Mark Clayton? Yes, it is. Clayton's an A. BS becomes an AS. All right, Marino to Clayton. Oh, are you kidding me? 66. That's a 2. And that's a touchdown. Wow. I rolled 44, 22, 66, I believe. Wow. Clayton. And that was 20. How long was that? It just says touchdown. So that's going to be 21 yards. And that is the 3rd touchdown of this first quarter. And that will be an extra point for Stojanovic. 31 to 3. We know that's good. Stojanovic. Good. Continue. All right, so Miami's going to kick off. I am going to stop here. And I'm going to play, maybe I'll play the second quarter off camera just to see if they can come back at all, make it a game. And if they can't, I'll just get ahead of it. I will have a fun unboxing video potentially tomorrow in the evening. I bought a game, and I'm not going to say anything else more about it except that it's a game I never thought that I would actually spend money on. And I'll leave it at that. And I'll probably do that tomorrow in the evening, and then maybe try to play a little bit more of this off camera tomorrow later in the evening since it's the weekend. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you next time.